Well, my son moved into this house last year and almost straight away he noticed that this landing was sloping. So it's down to my right. And if you look under that door, you can see the taper. But if we were to look up to the ceiling, I'll move this slowly so that it doesn't make you too dizzy. Look at that. So it became pretty clear that this landing is dropping. Now we've discovered the reason and we're going to try and fix it, but look how much it's dropped. And in addition, under the wall just to my left now, that's off the floor. Just hold on, I'll show you. So I'm pretty sure that that block would have sat on this floor, and it's certainly not now. So this is all dropped. So why has it dropped? Well, there's a pretty clear reason for it. There's another indication here. Look, this floor, that comes down there by, I can feel it, maybe ½ an inch. So all of this section here has dropped, sloping this way, where my fingers are pointing. We've been here before, we know what the problem is. We'll just take up one of these boards, which is just screwed down for ease, and then we'll look under there to the left and I'll show you what the problem is. So here's our problem. You see where the carpet is? The joists there run left to right across there. But the joists here run under where I'm lying. And they were sitting on a wall. So that's a structural wall. But somebody, and I'll show you in a minute, has decided it's a good idea to knock that wall out. And then they've put in a wooden lintel and changed the position of the doorway from the lounge to the kitchen. But in doing so, they've not properly chocked these beams coming towards me. So this section of the floor has fallen. Now what we're going to do is attempt to push it back up again. Yeah, you look at the drop there. Now we've got the carpet up, you can see. And then if I swing round, not too fast, I can hear coffee coming up the stairs, creaking up the stairs. So same here, look. And then we've got the amount, must be the same, up at the ceiling. So you can see how much this has dropped. So this is what we see under there. This is therefore a supporting wall. I'm not quite sure where the doorway was. Well, I'm in the kitchen now. It may have actually even been to the left here, because that's like a boarded panel. So through drilling, we know that they've put in a wooden beam and then it's bricks on top. So that might be adequate because the walls upstairs are only stud work. So we're going to set up a rig now with a couple of jacks and jack this ceiling here with a spreader board and so on, and see if we can get a bit of lift on it. Now, we might not, for practical reasons, be able to lift it very much, but at least we can re-chock it under the brick sitting on the top of the beam here, and then it won't fall anymore. So here's the rig. Now we've put those brackets on just to make it manageable as we lift it up. We don't want the top piece falling on our heads. Now it's possible we'll have to change the spacing when we put the jacks onto that pallet. It's going okay so far, look. So we'll do a bit of jacking and we'll see what happens. That's another thing we need to look at, you know. The washing machine is starting to spin, and literally, if you're watching the camera, look at it going up and down.
Yeah, the whole floor in here is very poor.
Yeah, I'm literally bouncing up and down.
Yeah, there's a bit of work to do.
It's only maintenance. Right, let's give this a go, shall we? Go on then. I can't really see anything happening yet. Stand by. Give it some. I'm confident. Yeah, there it goes, look. Right, well, we'll need to go upstairs and just see what's happening, I think, won't we? Oh, there's quite a lot of lift on that now. Oh, yep, I'm feeling confident. We think we've come up about 4 or 5 mil. Now this floorboard over there has been planed because there was really quite a big step. But now there's no drop between the planed edge and this board here. So there's a question for us about how far do we go. But I think we'll give it a bit more, won't we, and just see.
Yeah, I'd like to.
I mean, we're not going to recover all those cracks on the ceiling, but I'm not even sure it would be sensible. You can see, look, a chock under that joist here. But the others, the chocks have come out, if they were ever there. Right, a bit more then. Now then, have you come to help us lift this ceiling, eh? Oh, do you want some fuss? Don't know if you do you? You probably run off. Being a cat, it'll probably run off as soon as I get there. Right, yeah, he's gone. Happy days. We've got about 10 mil of lift on now, and we're just chocking the end of the joists temporarily, and then we'll take the jacks away. The pallet is sagging quite a bit, so we want to reinforce that pallet. We don't know how far we're going to go with this yet. It's a bit of an experiment, as you can imagine, but now this landing's feeling really solid. It's not twanging up and down like it was. And where you can see that level on that carpet, that was a big slope heading this way down, and it's not really like that so much now. So I don't think we'll close up those gaps to the ceiling altogether, but this is going to be a lot better than it was, eh? Yeah. Just using a bit of, what would you call it?
Persuasion.
Yeah, but no, a bit of garden shale actually. Some of that purple shale stuff, just hammering it in to create a wedge. We've got lots of wedges at my house, but not here. So when we've more idea what we want, we'll go back and get some more slip wood and wedge it for real later, won't we?
Yeah.
So we're going to take the jacks away now.
It's solid.
And start again, reposition them. We've adjusted our rig a bit. The pallet was giving way, so we put a beam across there, and then we're up on bricks with the jacks, which is good because the red jack was running out of range. And as it turns out, these two uprights are just under 2 of the beams, quite by chance. Now we've lifted a good 10 mil. Sorry, yeah. And the floor upstairs feels completely solid. That gap has closed right up. Now over here, see the gap under that skirting? Now, that part of the floor I don't think has sagged at all. I think it was probably made like that. Now, it's not impossible that these joists, when they were fitted, were soaking wet through. I don't know, I'm only trying to guess what it might be. But they're quite deep joists. You might often see 7-inch. They look more to me. So if they were absolutely soaking wet through when they were fitted, you might get that amount of shrinkage. Wood is very mobile with temperature and humidity. We're almost there. We're just about to finish. You can see how much it's lifted. But our last push was from that pencil line, and we aimed to add 2 millimeters. And that's about it, I think. We're going to go to my house, get some chocks and chock those joists. Because once it's chocked, it's likely to fall a little bit, isn't it? Look at the change in angle there from the right to the left. So it's taken a lot of fall off that landing. Now I hope the beam over the door will take the weight. It should do. It's not a very heavy load, it's just Got to stop it sagging, that's all. Count your toes. Just making up chocks, that's all. We're almost done with this. Do we need to jack it slightly more, or do you think that'll go?
I think slightly, yeah.
All right then. Yeah, now the ceiling actually looks quite level. We've got it all chopped up now. So all we need to do to finish is put the floorboards back down upstairs. And we think we got about 14 millimeters on it in the middle. Well, that's fully back down now. We've now got a very small problem, and that is, of course, these floorboards, which were plain to match, are now lower than this edge. But it's a small problem to have. All of this landing now is super solid. And my son's going to be fitting a shower in the bathroom. I'm standing in the bathroom now, and we didn't want to be fitting a shower screen and then jacking the floor up and finding that the angle on the screen was all wrong. So it was good to get this done now. So that's the end of it. Repair done. Thanks for watching. This cat has just come to say hello. I didn't know you were there, but I heard the yow. How you doing, mate? You all right? It's not our cat, by the way.